All right, welcome back to the vlog. It is officially month 8 here in the Philippines. 217 days if my day counting is correct. We got a lot to vlog about today. It's been at least 10 days since my last vlog update, whatever they call them these days. A lot going on. Had my prescription filled. We'll talk about that. More doctor visits coming. Visa for 9 and 10 or visa run. My passport will be expiring in 9 months, which the next renewal I'll probably be faced with having to renew my passport here in the Philippines if I don't return. I mean, I could be here a while. I mean, that's the bottom line. Sometimes I feel like I could return just about any time, and then a weird feeling comes over me that I am not returning anytime soon. That sounds strange, but that's what I got. The cost of going home is not that appetizing, I'll be honest. And then banking account. I finally secured a banking account in the Philippines. We got a lot to talk about today. Let's dive right into it. Like I said, month 8. Here we are, November, just 2 days away. It is Sunday, October 30th. Nearly Halloween in the United States. I guess, after Halloween starts to really move into the holiday season. I don't really have any family in the United States. No reason to return for the holidays. Actually, I enjoy being in other countries during the holidays. Last year, I was in Mexico. A few years ago, I was in Vietnam. I'm excited to spend Christmas here in the Philippines. New experience. And then, of course, New Year's. That being said, let's move to visa month 9 and 10. So November 1st is actually a holiday, so immigration opens on November 2nd, which will put it about 23-ish days till my visa will expire. I will try to go to immigration to renew. The last time I went to immigration, I was told that I would have to exit. So that's why I'm trying to go a little earlier to try to get the skinny on what I'm going to have to do. Will I have to take a visa run? Will they stamp the passport and give me month 9 and 10? That will take me into January, and that will be most helpful. As actually, you know, I would prefer them stamp the passport. I don't necessarily want to go on a visa run. I mean, frankly, costs are up. So, you know, that would be a cost that I really would like to avoid. I guess I'm kind of neutral as far as the experience, right? It'd be fun to make some videos about a different place, but if I go on a visa run, I don't want to just go and turn back around and come back. I do want to come back, but again, like, I want to take advantage of the cost that I would pay to take the visa run, take some videos, and hang out a little bit. That would probably either be Thailand or Saigon. And again, like I said, like to take some videos, like to linger a little bit, have some Vietnamese coffee. That being said, I am cutting back on Vietnamese coffee. There's a lot that goes into this story here. So if you notice, I am wearing a similar pair of glasses. These are readers, not the typical bifocal progressive glasses that I had. I started to get some headaches. I one point purchased a different pair of glasses last year for my birthday. Oakley's that I picked up, rimless glasses that were kind of stylish, that never worked out. I didn't like the way they sat on my face. I didn't like the way they were, you know, from looking at my computer. They were not the progressive style, so they did not pan out for me. So I kept wearing my older glasses, which the prescription was, you know, pretty old, and it was giving me eye strain. So I was had to go to the eye doctor. get my eyes checked, get an updated prescription. There would be a lag time for getting my glasses back, so I got some fill-in readers, and the whole cost was for 2 pairs of glasses, readers, and of course the ones that I'm going to get back, was $166. I will have to pay, I believe, another $80-ish when I return to pick up the glasses. So 2 pairs of glasses, basically about $200, and they're again transitional, progressive, pretty good. I mean, not the highest end and not the lowest end. I do feel like the glasses that I had done in Bangkok and Saigon, I had some prescription sunglasses done in Saigon, very cheap. Thailand, it seems like the glasses were about $200. And then I had my lenses updated in my glasses in Tijuana. I believe that was $160. So the cost here to get my prescription updated seemed to be maybe a little on the high side for you know, foreign country. More doctor visits. Yeah, it does appear I'm headed back to the doctor, and this is the reason why I'm here. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm an old guy. I'm getting older. I need to watch my health. I need doctor visits and checkups and all these great things. And the last time I went to the doctor, I dropped dead in Las Vegas. They scooped me up, threw me in the back of an ambulance, and took me to the hospital. I was in the hospital for about 5 hours, them charging me $16,000, and the only thing they could tell me was that I had THC in my system. They did, I mean, the only thing I picked up on, and this kind of, you know, plays in the story that is coming up here, is that they checked my blood pressure a lot. They said I was kind of on the line for high blood pressure. This is stuff I know nothing about. Every time I go to the doctor, which is not often, the last time was, like I said, when I went to the hospital. So this is, I go bankrupt every time I go to the hospital in the United States. And that is why I need to live in a place like Mexico, Philippines, some foreign country, to be able to get affordable health care for myself, to get checkups, to get blood tests and stuff. And I am trying to get an appointment with this doctor to find out if I need blood pressure medication. Again, something, I have not had a whole lot of health issues. However, I do feel myself getting older, and I do want checkups, and I do want to try to take care of my health, or however, whatever that's called. Passport issue. If this continues, I will have to renew my passport in Manila. I will have to go to Manila, work through the embassy, renew my passport, something I know nothing about. Many of you ask me questions about, you know, being here long term. I've only had about seven interactions with immigration. I know many vloggers claim to be experts, and of course many have been here much longer than me. But I would say that I would be leery taking advice from anybody, as, you know, frankly, every time I've been to immigration, it's, you know, a little different. Things change. They were granting more long-term stays during the pandemic. I think they're trying to get away from that. From, you know, when they brought me in the office, talked to me a little bit last time they renewed my visa. So, you know, it's hard to know what they're doing. We did return to immigration recently, talked to them. They said that month 9 and 10, that will take me into January, should be no problem. but it's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to know what will happen. Mary mentioned that maybe what will happen would be if they deny my visa, we may go to Manila to try to the immigration there. She felt like they had more ability to extend. I don't know. Again, you know, it's hard to know what will happen. But more costs. I mean, about fly to Manila, not particularly expensive. Maybe if we both go, it'll be about $80 a person round trip. So it's only a 45-minute flight, somewhere in there. But you know, it's hard to know what'll happen. If I have to do a visa run, again, I'm kind of hoping to not just slingshot around and then head back. But again, we'll have to find out what will happen. Next thing, cost going home. I mean, frankly, I'm always evaluating what will be the best path forward. The cost going home. I'm really, of course, the longer I stay here, the more I become a foreigner in the United States. Danny is set to return to the United States here in about 14 days. And he's been here a very long time as well. He feels like he's going to sell his car. He feels like he's going to turn his apartment into a rental. And then he's not, indicate either way. I feel like he probably would return. He met a girl here I feel like he likes a lot. He bought a scooter. He has purchased a lot of different things, which he said that he's bringing a lot of things back, but he's also leaving us a lot of stuff behind. So I don't know what his plans are there. When I came back from Asia the first time, this was quite a few years back, I ended up returning to Asia within 90 days. I mean, it was a shocker. I'm a little more prepared to go long-term this time. Secured my stuff, put it in storage. Last time I kind of left my stuff with a friend. It was interesting. If you do this, don't ever leave your stuff with a friend, because it was like 2 months later and he goes, hey, you ever coming back for this stuff? And so just helpful tip, don't ever leave your stuff with a friend. Just go ahead and put it in storage. But I will have to deal with that storage unit. I mean, as the timeline goes out here long term, of course I'm paying on this stuff, but again, it's there in storage waiting for me when I return. I may return to renew my passport. Again, it's hard to say. If you're an international traveler, typically speaking, a country does not want to receive you if you have less than 6 months on the tail end of your passport, mainly because of this situation that I'm going to be in here in less than 90 days. And I'm kind of tired, so my calculation skills are not tip-top currently. But yeah, it's midday here. Should be asleep. It's crazy being here, November, looking at the date. The weather has changed a little bit. I wouldn't say it's, the temperature has changed all that much. However, the humidity is gone down, which, is kind of nice. So there's that. But, I think I got every, oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I got a banking account here locally in the Philippines. Relatively easy to do. We checked with many different banks. You can get a bank account here in the Philippines. A bank can decide to open your account. However, we found that the requirements, for the most part, I feel like two things. One is you got to have the Icard The Icard is a identification that the Philippines government issues to you, so you don't got to carry your passport on you. I recommend never carrying your passport on you, as it can become lost and cause you a lot of problems over here. The other requirement would be that you'd be here at least 6 months. However, this is a loose requirement. I definitely could have got a bank account much earlier. Actually, what I was served a advertisement on social media from a bank saying we open an account for foreigners. I don't know how I was targeted in that ad, but that's how I found out about it. But got the bank account. Actually, this is a deposit slip. I'm supposed to go back for my banking stuff. It was interesting to see a W-2 within the documents to fill out for the United States. I do know a little bit about bank accounts. However, again, I'm no expert. I think there's been some requirement changes over the last maybe 5 to 10 years about opening accounts in foreign bank accounts. I do believe there's a place on your taxes to declare a foreign banking account. This is really more just to ease or open up another stream, rather, in case I lose my debit card, which has happened. I have lost my debit card in China when I was there at the airport. Very tired, and of course left it in the ATM. I was able to get my debit card mailed back to me at a later date, about a month later, in the Philippines for $95, 3-day air. It was relatively painless, but this, of course, would help me in case I lost a debit card or became damaged or expired. I mean, the longer that you stay, and Asia's a long ways away from home, I definitely feel that, and it is. This is the problem. If you watch videos, other foreigners talking about it's a pain in the rear. Banking is a pain in the rear. It is a good idea to do your best to try to set this up, or these streams up, before you leave. Everything from services like Remitly, which will allow you to send money to yourself or whatever for $2 or $3. ATMs is not super ideal, actually. ATMs, are costly, limiting. There are branches and stuff, of course. I believe it's $400 a shot. You could take out money from the ATM. You might be able to take out some more at different places. I did find that last time I was in Manila that many of the ATMs were limiting me to $200 a shot. A little inconvenient as that goes, but I mean, it is important to set up multi-streams of flow, so that way you don't find yourself in bad shape over here trying to draw out money. And I mean, could be here a while, so a bank account would be helpful. I am kind of, wanting to establish myself. I am trying to, again, of course, like you heard earlier, medical care is what I'm looking for. Affordable health care, affordable living, as I'm moving on in my years, and the United States is getting less affordable. This is an affordable solution for me. I'm not retired. I do work every day, and I work all night. So I work remotely all night, and I do my best to sleep during the day. I hope I covered everything. I am very tired, and I do appreciate all of you that are watching, and have a wonderful Halloween. I believe it's Halloween tomorrow in the United States. And if have a great Thanksgiving, holiday season, all of that, as that's coming on into the United States. And I think I'll catch you on the next video.